Hi, I'm Jude Kirk and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. First up this morning, we're going to be talking to Kay Cameron from Harcourt's Vision in Bishopdale. Kay, lovely to have you with us again.
Thanks, Jude. It's always a pleasure.
Spring has sprung.
It has,
It's
Jude.
really coming on, isn't it? And of course, so are our gardens.
Yes.
And I suppose people are starting to think about putting their properties on the market. It's always a popular time to have your property out there as opposed to winter, isn't it?
It is, Jude, and I think it's a time when, you know, we're getting, it's a bit lighter, and like you say, the gardens are starting to bloom, and people are starting to think, you know, they've hunkered down over the winter time, and then they're starting to think about possibly buying a property or putting their home on the market.
Are there a lot of people still looking out for rental properties out there?
The rental properties have actually slowed down a little bit, but there is always that opportunity for people, you know, adding to their portfolios.
Absolutely. I always think it's a great idea. I always think it's probably one of the safest places to have your money.
Absolutely,
as far as
Jude.
an investment goes, especially in Christchurch.
Yep.
And tell me, what are some of the key pointers that you would give to people who are going to be preparing their home to pop it on the market?
The key thing, Jude, is presentation. You know, it's that if we have the beautiful photos that we are able to put in our blue book and online, but when people come to your home, they're really needing to see the property as they could move into it. So that's the time when we start putting all our little knickknacks and trinkets away, depersonalising the property. Some people say decluttering, but I don't like to think of my things as clutter.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and perhaps moving furniture. You know, you set your home up for how you would like it, but often it's quite good to be able to have open spaces. So sometimes changing the furniture around a little bit. Always lovely flowers are always great. And
I suppose also, well, touching on flowers, I suppose that comes into aroma. I was going to say, people quite often can't smell their own personal smell in their home. Are people very trusting with a real estate agent through your fresh eyes, being able to say, look, we need some air freshener through this place, we need some nice flowers. I know you have your furniture like this, like you said, but look, it would open the whole place up so much more by doing this, this and this. Will they take notice?
often people
Advice?
do, but it's being respectful, Jude, and doing it in a very respectful way. And it's just giving people advice.
Sure. See, I love all these property shows on television and the likes of as well. I think they're just fabulous.
I do too, Jude, and I mean, I think I've got one of the most wonderful jobs in the world at the moment.
I would have to agree with you. I think it's so exciting. It must be really rewarding for you, Kay, to sell somebody's property and so they can move on to their next venture in life and to put somebody in that property as well.
That's the key, Jude. It is, and it's an honour actually when people phone to list their properties.
Harcourt's Vision. Harcourt's Vision Real Estate, 127 Farrington Avenue in Bishopdale. Kay's telephone number is 027 2748 153 or contact the office on 359 4370.
Here I am at Bun Runners, yum yum. Thanks, Bun! Woohoo! Always feel free to join in on that one. Jeanette, your cabinet is absolutely loaded today. It is
I need to ask, what is this beautiful pinky?
It's candy beetroot, Jude. Candy beetroot.
It looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
What a beautiful
And it's-
looking salad.
Look, it's sweet, and then it's got this lovely sort of radishy bite, and then you get the earthiness of the beetroot. It's just the most
I've
amazing.
never seen it
Isn't
before.
it beautiful?
Is it a local thing?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Which of course you do. Silly question.
Yeah. Well, I buy it off my local supplier, Mr.
Yes.
Peter Rabbit.
Mr.
The
Peter
man who's
Rabbit.
rabbiting his way around Christchurch with his fruit and veggies.
Does he?
Yeah. Lovely man.
I wanna meet
Fantastic
him.
service. You'll love him. He'll love you.
Delicious. Look at these for a beautiful. Imagine that with one of your beautiful little potato top pies.
Oh, absolutely, Jude.
Look at all the lovely regulars coming in, big smiley faces on them. That's why you don't hear. She's always so beautifully dressed, isn't she?
Always. And so beautiful as well. Always.
really?
Always the most delightful.
Oh, don't those people
Loving.
make you sick?
No,
you
we-
can't find a fault with them. But like the food here, look at all these Samus. I just saw three guys walking along the road and I said, I know where you guys are off to. And they said,
Radio.
where? And I said, Bun Runner.
And they went, how do you know? What are you doing? You're not paying attention.
I'm sign language.
Excuse me, you'll be staying behind and doing the detention.
Oh, good. I'm
What's
good
all
at
that
that.
about?
I've had many years of practice while I was at school.
Look at your cheese scones here,
And
girlfriend.
date scones.
I had one of these. I had one of these last time I left here. And honestly, I nibbled on it all day.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
butter. It's got to have butter.
Yeah, got to have butter,
know the
absolutely.
cameraman doesn't
and
like butter.
our dates are soaked in vanilla and all that sort of thing. I feel really sorry for our cameraman if he doesn't like butter. I think he needs. I think we might send him to
Because
counselling.
you said, I think that's a good idea for you, Dave. It's because it's been made with butter, so he doesn't like to double up on the butter.
Oh, butter's so
I
good
know,
for you,
that's why
Jude.
he's so lovely and tall and slender.
That's right, because he eats
Misery.
butter.
Misery, I tell you. Look at the ciabattas over here.
Oh, gee, my fingers.
Oh, sorry, my gorgeous. Sorry, ciabatta, pesto, sirloin, raspberry and coconut Louise slices.
Oh, look at our lovely pear and apple crumble.
Oh my God.
And look, I have to show you these little things. These are sort of
Look at the love hearts.
love hearts of butter, so you can slice it and spread your own butter on.
Oh, Dave, perfect
Now,
for you.
this is the most amazing old-fashioned sultana mini loaf. You take it home, you've got your own loaf. You can slice it whatever you like.
Beautiful.
It is the nicest fruit loaf I think I've ever had in my whole life.
Really?
And my 35 whole years of living,
All right.
the nicest loaf.
I thought you were 36.
Oh, don't tell everyone,
She's a
Jude.
trooper, isn't
Now
she?
this is a beautiful pie here too. It's our pork apple and pine nuts, very aromatic, and then on top it's got a lovely just roast kumara mashed up.
Gorgeous. All of this and so much more, as you can see, at Bun Runner. Bun Runner's corner Fitzgerald Ave and Turum Street. For your catering needs, you'll need to call 374 2260.
I know, look at his wife.
Of course, right next door to Elite Meats at Bush Inn Centre here, you can pop straight on into Wheat. And I'm joined by Lakamali today. Lakamali, hello darling, lovely to see you again.
Nice to see you,
We've
Jude.
got this sign here all about your product and what
Yes.
makes your product different to other bakeries.
Yes, because we bake fresh every day, and also we don't put any animal fat, so it's good for vegan. So all of our product is there's no animal fat,
No animal fat. I
and there's
love
no
it.
dairy, there's no milk, or there's no butter or anything like that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so it's
No
good for
dairy.
vegans. Yeah, and good for dairy-free people because a lot of people are allergic for dairy, so that's quite good.
And I will still say that you have the best
Oh, that's good.
sourdough
Thank you.
in the whole of New Zealand. In fact, I could almost stretch that out to Australasia. I did live in Australia for quite some years. It is absolutely beautiful, and I've never had, you're quite right, not having the animal fats
No,
and
not
the
at
dairy
all.
in it.
Yes.
I have no reaction with it whatsoever. It's the most beautiful consistency and
Thank you.
taste to it.
Thanks.
What have we got in your cabinet today, my love?
We just have like the usual, we have the savory stuff here. So
Yes.
we have all our pizzas. So that's for the vegetarian one for spinach and feta cheese.
Beautiful.
That's the ham and pineapple. And then we have a barbecue one. And then we have a little pizza roll for cheese and bacon.
Very
And
nice.
here we have some quite big ones for a family. Like we have a bacon and cheese and the garlic and cheese twist.
Yeah.
It's quite good for like if you have a big family.
I'm salivating just at the thought of these. Yum! And look at these
There's
Marmite
cheese Marmite
scrolls.
scroll,
Look,
yeah.
I love the adult size and then the children's
Yes, because
lunchbox
sometimes
size.
because it's too big for the children, the large ones, so that's why we have little ones.
Gorgeous. And we've got a beautiful selection of
Yes,
rolls
we have
here.
bread rolls here, so wholemeal and the white roll normally we sell for 70 cents, and all the grainy ones we sell for $1.60.
Very
so we
nice.
have all the bread
And
product.
look, lovely little treats for afternoon tea or just for dessert.
Yes, sure. So we have here apple and custard twist, and they have a chocolate and custard, and also we have a custard and coconut.
Look at all the walnuts on
Yeah,
that
it's quite
one there.
popular with elderly people. I think they like walnuts.
Goodness me.
And then we have some buns here again.
They're good for the brain, I believe, walnuts, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's quite good. Yeah, healthy.
You're very healthy indeed. And look at your beautiful blueberry Danish squares here. Apple
you.
Danish.
And then I have some date scones here.
Oh, look, date scones going on there too. And of course, this amazing selection of bread.
Thank
that
you.
that
Yes, we have
And you can
like-
have it all cut up lovely and fresh
Yes,
here.
I can cut it everything for toast or sandwich slice.
Tell me, the fruit loaf up the top there, I've never seen one of those here before. Is that a new thing or not?
No, we just bake every day, June. We bake the large one and a small one.
Well, it obviously goes jolly quickly. Make sure you come on down here to La Weech.
La Wheat Bakery. You'll find them at the Bushland Centre, which of course is open 7 days a week. Some people don't just have a job, but they eat, breathe and are passionate about what they do. Dougal at Flags Tyres here is one of those people. Hi, I'm great. Now, not only have you got this amazing service centre here, a tyre and service centre here, 2 fantastic locations, Hayden's Road in Sockburn and out here in Woolston. But I mean, you do this in your spare time.
Yeah, we finish work and then we go and work on the race car. Yeah, most nights, Ted and myself, yeah.
Amazing.
We do it, we've just ramped it up. We use, over the winter, we're 2 nights a week, and then we're up to 3 nights a week now because the Woodford Glen season kicks off in about 8 or 9 weeks, so we've got a bit of work to do.
Incredible. Let's also talk about how important wheel alignments are. I would say, living in Christchurch, they are bloody important right now.
Yeah, they definitely are.
God, our roads are atrocious.
Cars, and probably people on the western side of town probably got it pretty easy. It's not too bad. And then you'll come over here, over around the Woolston, or you have to go around to, especially go over to Brighton, or maybe get around to Wainoni. Sure. And then all of a sudden, wow, it's a different world, and it's so rough, and it just knocks your suspension to bits, and it can knock you. I mean, you only have to go over one decent-sized pothole, your wheel alignment's out, and after that, you're chewing through your tyres and you're wearing those expensive tyres out. So we're only $49 for a wheel alignment. Both shops do it. We're really, really quick. We're aiming to get it done within half an hour. So that's the amount of time. We'll make, you can get a cup of coffee here. We've got the machines, and while you're waiting, we get your wheel alignment done.
How can you afford to be doing it so much cheaper than your competitors?
By having better equipment and better trained staff. It's as simple as that. If we're aiming to get it, if I can get 2 wheel alignments done in an hour, I've still got reasonable income coming in, and you're getting a really good deal. So we spent the money, we've got the best equipment, and we got the staff, go through a pretty rigorous training process, and included in that time, they're going to take your car for a test drive, and they're also going to take your car for a test drive when they're finished the job, and be happy that they're handing the car back to you and that it's driving right. And I've had plenty of times when my staff said, hey, I've done the wheel alignment, I'm still not happy with the way the car's driving, can you give me another go? We're going to have a redo it, or we're going to move the tyres around, we're going to do something else to try and get that car driving nice. So they're fussier than you are. So they do I'm really proud of most of my staff.
And
they do a great job.
Let's face it as well, if our car isn't balanced right, hence it connects onto our tyres, the whole thing, your car becomes very unsafe.
Not only that, it becomes driver fatigue. If you go for a good trip, say if you're going from here to Dunedin and your car's nagging off to the left or nagging off to the right the whole way, so you're fighting the car. By the time you get there, you're just worn out, or you want to just sleep. I'm sure you've turned up for better things than just than relax, than sleeping. So.
Flags Tyres, make sure you come on down and see Dougal and his team. As we said, 2 great locations here in Christchurch, and they are Garland's Road in Woolston and Hayton's Road out at Sockburn. Kids Cakes and Bakery, of course, on Cranford Street is exactly that, kids cakes, but it's also so much more. I have got the executive cake decorator here, Annie, with me. Annie, it's not just about children's cakes anymore, is it, in here?
No, it's not. It's more about kids' cakes, and also the wedding cakes and novelty cakes and anniversary and all sorts of cakes we do here.
Anything for celebration.
Yes, everything.
Some of these wedding cakes are absolutely magnificent.
Thank you.
This elegant gold 3-tier here one, that's beautiful.
I know, because the trend is a lot of wedding cake has a theme now. So they have a theme of colours or flowers or all sorts. So we intend to follow the theme.
That's a lovely idea. And I mean, look at these here. Look at this double whammy that we've got going on here as well. That it's like you've peeled back all the beautiful wedding icing and just got this incredible chocolate cake. Now, for people who are wanting to do this at home as well.
Yes, you can. We
can?
sell all these decorating tools here. For instance, we have a glitters and sprinkles that you can buy and put on your cupcakes as well.
Goodness me, look at this. It's a set of 8. I mean, that's really good value, $12.99.
They will last long.
Absolutely.
A couple of years or more.
Goodness, and I suppose that'd be doing it just about full time. What about the actual icing itself, Annie?
Yes.
For people who want to try?
Yes, we sell a bucket of icings here, which you can cover the cake. And if you don't want to buy the whole packet of icing, you can just buy the little ones.
Oh, okay.
You can have
We've got these here.
you can have a go and fun making those like teddy bears or little bunnies or.
And look at all the beautiful flavours you've got here, all the gorgeous. Oh my gosh! Look at these
It's all
glitters.
edible.
And it's edible glitters.
Yes, it's all edible.
I love it. I can see a cooking storm coming on.
Yes.
But we do have some more children's cakes now. Obviously, these ones are able to be taken away today.
Yeah, this is to go now.
Okay.
They can go now. And while the customer's waiting, less than a minute, we can write a message on for them.
Oh, what a fabulous idea.
Yeah, they don't have to wait.
This wall here as well, of course, is absolutely decorated
Yes.
with beautiful candles, pops, the sticks for the, what do they call those?
Cake pops.
That's right, the cake pops
A
as
lot
well.
of mums like to give it a go and make cake pops these
That's
days.
lovely. Oh, look, you've even got another selection of icing
Yes.
here. All and all
It's just a
pre-coloured.
different brand. Just a different
Fantastic.
brand. Yes.
Can we go out the back and have
Yeah,
a look
sure.
and see what
Come
goes
in.
on? Oh, I love getting in behind the scenes.
Just come in.
Oh my gosh, Annie. Oh, we've got one in the making here.
Yes, yeah. So in here, what happens is we have a look at the tags and shape the cakes and buttercream. That's the cake that we won the competition last year. We got the gold distinctions.
I can see us having to do this whole cake section thing again, Annie. This is wonderful. Kids Cakes and Bakery. You'll find them at 254 Cranford Street in St Albans, open 7 days a week. We're going to have to come back and do more on these cakes. There's just too many. And yes, alpaca is still very, very fashionable, especially with the weather here in Christchurch. Daphne, great to be here with you. Tell me about the craft show first and foremost, please.
The great quilt and craft show will be actually held in Wigram this year in the museum, and it's the 10th, 11th and 12th of September.
People will be displaying beautiful quilts.
People
and
will
lots
be
of-
selling fabric, machines, all the sewing machines will be there.
Goodness.
Pfaff will be there that we have, and Diane Fussell will be down from Auckland demonstrating.
Oh,
so
be a
that'll
great
be
weekend.
So if you want to buy a machine, you can see them all at the craft show.
Daphne, what an incredible poncho you've
This
got
is
on.
alpaca, and this is dyed rabbit skin around the edge.
Absolutely
It is so
beautiful.
warm and light, and we've got a great range of alpaca at the moment. We've got 8-ply.
The softness, even our cameraman couldn't get over this. He said,
It's
how many
gorgeous.
pieces was this made in, Jude? It is phenomenal.
Yeah, and then there's the brushed.
Oh, gorgeous.
That's that one. Gorgeous lot of colours.
Stunning. It's a bit
And then it
sexy.
comes in the 4-ply.
What a beautiful selection of colours there as well. What have we got in here, Daphne?
Those are all the patterns for it.
Take your time, folks.
And then we've got the 10-ply. This is just new. 8-ply, and these colours are all like matching. And this is what I've got on. This is the that's a new colour.
Oh, the rare.
This is the rare alpaca, and they've got the brushed as well. And these are some of the samples. It's a nice man's jersey out of
isn't
the
that
double
gorgeous?
up.
Oh, I love that.
And this is out of the 10-ply.
Oh, isn't that stunning?
And then they've just brought out this year these new colours for children. They call it Tree Children.
Oh, how
and they're all
beautiful.
$11.90 a ball. That's it knitted up.
Gosh, look at those colours. And what have you been doing through here on the machine on these towels, Daphne?
We just want people to, if they want towels with the name embroidered for Christmas time, that they should get in and order them very soon.
Okay.
Like they can bring their towels and we can put the children's names on.
Beautiful, fabulous idea. Lovely to have things personalised, isn't it?
Now these here
Yes.
are all our panels.
Gorgeous.
Like there's Christmas stockings, there's
look at
advent calendars, there's all sorts. And there's a couple over there as well.
Oh, look, the
these,
bibs.
these are all on special. They'll be $17.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, and over here as
And
well?
over there, there's some as well.
Beautiful. Make sure you're starting to get crafty for birthdays or even for Christmas, all here at Barker's Wool Haberdashery and Pfaff Sewing Centre. And of course, Barker's Wool and Haberdashery and Pfaff Sewing Centre is at 9 Witham Street in Hornby, open Monday to Saturday. I've got a product that you are all going to want to love. The Super Mini Booster. Doesn't matter whether you're a male or female, if you've got a vehicle, you are going to want one of these. What a great gift idea for yourself or for somebody else. Paul from Super Mini Booster, great to be here with you and great to be with your family who we're going to meet very shortly. Tell me about the Super Mini Booster.
Thank you very much. The Super Mini Booster, we've been with this product now for over 5 years. We love the product as a family product. We use it a lot around the house. We never go without it. It's used right through the whole of New Zealand and the roadside assist. They wouldn't be without it either. The police and a lot of other companies now are starting to use it, emergency services and that sort of thing. It's not only great for jump-starting cars, tractors, boats, jet skis, bikes, motorbikes, four-wheelers, ATVs. It jump-starts anything and everything that we love. We've even got helicopters starting it now, R44, R22, right through the market. It's got no memory and it lives on charge. So that's the beauty about it. It can go into the 240 volt or the 12 volt plug-in to your AC of your car, your AC of your motorbike, and it just lives on charge. There's no problem, and when you need it, it's got all the power you need. Not just one start, but one car company in Christchurch, 34 cars in a row, one after the other.
Paul, what do you mean when you say it's got no memory?
Well, the product inside it has come from Japan, the chemicals, and they put it together in Taiwan. A group of ladies we have on a production line over there. We're like a big family, and we just concentrate on this product to be #1 in the market. We make sure it's got the best. So with no memory, it doesn't have a memory from the product that's inside it. It's still a lead-based battery, but it's totally sealed and totally secure. Okay, there's a lot of other products out there that don't have this type of quality and power.
Show me what the kids can do with this product.
Well, the kids, here goes my daughter Jessica with a USB. If you have a power cut, with the power cut you can turn the lights on at night. You can plug in a USB into it, any USB into that, charge your cell phone, run your cell phone. If there's a power cut for emergencies to starting. My son always uses one because we're always losing the plugs around the house, the 240 volts for charging his iPad, okay? So they just plug in like that and then into these sockets and away you go, you're up and running. Now we have this one here plugged into a LED light. Jackson, can you turn that on please?
Wow,
So that,
how powerful is that?
I went to the bush for 6 days and I had one of these with me. We run that for 55 hours every night in the bush, okay? We ran a lot of tracking, dog collars and that sort of thing on it.
Let's head on outside and see what it can do in the vehicles.
Okay.
Okay, give it a go, Paul. No, she's flat.
Okay, hook her up.
I'll hook her up. Done. That easy. Check that out. That's impressive.
So that's how easy it is.
Love it.
You don't need the husband to follow you around anymore.
You don't. Let's move on to farm vehicles.
Okay. So for farm vehicles, the way we love it for farm vehicles, and a lot of the farmers are loving it now, lives on charge in your cigarette lighter. Okay, turn the key on, booster starts charging. Okay, so it just plugs in here, starts charging. We have this at the other end here. We've got our LED lights if the motorbike breaks down at night or something, when you're out hunting or checking your stock in the dark when it's snowing or stuff like that. Okay, you can run in the spotlight from the motorbike wherever you're traveling. If you find something or you've got to move away from your bike, you unplug it as easy as that and walk away. Okay, we carry our lights on in front of us here so we can see where we're going in the dark, and then we can run this here. Everyone knows you can't push start a boat and you can't push start a jet ski. So without a Super Mini Booster, living in the front pack of your truck, so we can just
Transport that straight over.
we just unclip everything here and we can transport it straight into our jet ski. We can go out at sea with it, we can charge our cell phones if we're in trouble.
Never gets stuck again.
Never gets stuck again. So if your jet ski's flat, you're on a shore somewhere, we had boats, we're starting big boats with it now, lots of big boats. Even trucking companies are starting big trucks with 2 of these, 1 on each battery. Big market. You know, these guys are seriously powerful.
Phenomenal.
Okay, we come to a...
What about the Mustang?
Well, the Mustang is a proven fact. It's got a flat battery, dead flat. We just pulled it out of the shed. It hasn't been out of the shed for a long time. Okay, so is Jackson in the car? No.
Jackson's
If you
not
would
in
like
the
to
car.
hook it up for me.
But this
Well,
is
I
going
just
to
show
work.
you how dead the car is. It won't even turn the key. So.
Here we go. We're just going to have
This
a
is
look.
a 5-litre V8 Mustang.
Okay.
Okay, we actually need to hook the battery up because it's completely flat. Even the remote control won't work to unlock the doors.
Okay, go for it. Come here, gorgeous. I'll keep you safe. And first go. The Mustang is going. That's pretty impressive, Jessica. The Super Mini Booster, brilliant Kiwi ingenuity here. Make sure you get one. Super Mini Booster, what an amazing little gadget. The number you'll need is 0800 483 492 or go on their website superminibooster.com. Listen to those birds, gorgeous out here in the country. And while the tradies are on their lunch, we're going to be having a wee word to Davey Clearwater and finding out exactly what's been going on in this property. Yeah. Davey, well, last time we were here, of course, the boys were busy doing all the, what do you call it?
Rendering. You call it rendering, yep.
Rendered.
It's just a rock coat type finish.
Beautiful.
Yep, it gets all got replastered.
And look, it's all been coloured now, it's finished.
Yeah, it's all coming up good.
Very nice, very smart colour chosen there.
Yeah, they're good, especially with white windows. Yeah, it looks really, really smart.
It makes it pop, doesn't it? Really clean. Yeah. What about the roof? We've got the tiles coming off by the looks of it.
Yes, there's a new roof going on the place as well. The old tiles are getting pretty old and can't be fixed, so tiles off, new timber underneath, and then new roof going on. So that's all happening this week. So within another 3-4 days, it'll be all completed.
So what colour will the spouting end up then, Davey?
Spouting will be same colour as the roof.
Okay,
and
nice
then
silver.
the silvery colour, which is just the straight zinc loom, and then we will be doing the barge boards will go white to match in with the windows, just to give that little break.
Very nice.
Yeah, don't want to put too much blue on it, and then the feet will probably go white as well. Yep. So it's going to come up really, really sharp. It looks smart. So there's quite a bit more to do here yet.
So, David, now we're starting to come into that spring season. So, are you looking for more properties to paint on the outside?
Yes, we are. We're running out of work for painters, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting quite slowed right down. So we're sort of looking for work to come through. We need more painting, more bathrooms, more kitchens, just generally work. So I know how hard it is to get a builder in the town. We've got our own builders, so we've got two really good qualified builders on deck at the moment. So we're looking for more building.
Whole team,
yeah,
though, Davey,
good guys.
You?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got everybody from the tilers to the
That's right.
plasterers.
Everybody's there.
Plumbing. Yeah, it's incredible.
So we are. Yeah, phone's been really quiet. To be honest with you, the last 3 weeks it's been really quiet. So yeah, I need that phone to ring.
You need the phone to ring. We need these boys to be fed.
I'll start ringing up myself. Sort of.
So, Davey, what else has to happen to this property? Are we doing anything on the inside of it, or?
Yes, there is. Just basically, we're repainting the whole house inside. It's getting all painted. It's been a lot of it's been rejibbed. We're hanging some new doors and then repainting the whole inside. The homeowner's already put a new kitchen in a few years ago. I think it happened just before the earthquakes.
Okay.
So, and the windows went in about the same time.
This is really nice being able to see these before and afters with you.
Yes.
As well.
Well, you're working through the whole thing. You can see.
Thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
and
that's what we like doing too.
It makes it very real for our viewers as well to, to be able to see exactly what it is as opposed to us just standing talking about it.
So next time you come back, the scaffolding will be gone and we'll have new barge boards up. New spouting should be up. So that'll be a few weeks away yet.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. Next segment we're going to do, I'm actually going to rerun that gorgeous little unit.
Awesome, eh?
So you can actually see some finished work.
Yeah.
Clearwater Painting, Decorating and Renovating. 0800 76 6378.